Hi everybody, and welcome back to Studio Guitar. My name is Michael Geddes. If you would take the time to like and subscribe to my channel today, I would really appreciate that. Before we move on to lesson number 5, I thought it would be a great opportunity to teach you how to tune your guitar. I can teach you all the most beautiful chords and melodies in the world, but if your guitar is not tuned, you're not going to be real satisfied in playing and practicing on a daily basis. Also, because it is a little frustrating, keep a friend handy who knows how to play the guitar, or find one, and they can help you tune if you get too frustrated. So take some notes, keep a notepad handy, and also keep your guitar handy so you can relate what you're seeing on the video to your own guitar. The tuner that I use is called Pro Guitar Tuner. It's a chromatic tuner. You can download it for free on your cell phone or your iPad. For free, you're going to get advertising. If you want to get rid of the advertising, it's $10. I decided to do that after using it for 5 years. But it's a great tuner. I use it for teaching, for my personal use, and for performing as well. So it's a chromatic tuner. No matter what tuner you use, be sure you're using a chromatic tuner. You'll understand the importance of that as you become a better guitar player and musician. So let's move forward. I'm going to teach you how to tune today using the Pro Guitar Tuner, and I'm going to show you some of the pitfalls, things to be careful of as you learn how to tune your guitar. So there's a few more things I think you need to know and understand before you continue your tuning experience. One of them is the sequence of the strings. The sequence of the strings are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Each string has a corresponding note that it's going to be tuned to. So the first string will be tuned to E, second string will be tuned to B, third string to G, fourth string to D, fifth string to A, and the sixth string will be tuned to the note E. So on the guitar, the first string is the thinnest string, and it goes from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is the thickest string. It's a little confusing because the first string is the highest string, but it's also on the bottom part of the neck of the guitar. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the lowest string, is on the highest part of the neck on the guitar. So you'll notice that each one of these notes corresponds with a note in the musical alphabet or the natural scale. It's the same thing. The musical alphabet is also the same thing as the natural scale. The natural scale is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Then it goes again, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and keeps on going up and up, or backwards if you're going back down. So here's what it would sound like. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, or back down the musical scale, or back down the musical alphabet, or the natural scale. So the next thing you need to be concerned about when you're tuning, you're going to be looking at that red ball initially. That's going to be the most important thing for you right now. The first thing you do is keep your eye on that red ball. If someone or something has knocked, let's say you're tuning the third string G, and your tuner tightened for some reason or other in your guitar case or whatever, and it got tightened to G sharp. So you look in the tuner and you see G and a little sharp right next to it. Be careful of that because it's a little bit hard to see sometimes. G sharp is not the same note as G, and you want to be tuning G. Sharps raise a note 1/2 step or 1 fret on the guitar. So it's a higher note than G. So you want to loosen as you're plucking your strings so the tuner can hear you constantly. You want to lower that G sharp until the red ball says you're on G. You'll watch the sharp disappear and you'll find yourself on G. Then you can fine tune that note. So here is the Pro Guitar Tuner. It's picking up the sound of my voice, as you can see. I'm going to show you first of all what the tuner looks like when my guitar is tuned. These are the names of the strings. That's just there for you right now to remember the names of the strings. Stay away from this part unless you need to know the name of the string you're tuning. So the first string is E. You can see in the red ball, that I'm tuning the right note. E4 is the first string. And once I'm on that right note, I can come up here and tune it to 0. But I have to be on the right note first here. We'll talk more about that in a second. Second string is B. Okay, now that I know the name of the note, get away from there. Come up here, look in the ball. If you're on B, which I am, then I can come up and fine tune to here to get it right on the 0. Okay, now I'm going to tune G. Okay, you can see I'm on G. I've got G in the ball, and I'm going to fine tune it to G. I'm on the 4th string D. I'm in the right note. I'm on the right note. I'm going to tune it a little bit higher because it's a little flat. Flat is to the left of the 0. Sharp is to the right. If your note is sharp, it's too high. If your note is flat, it's too low. Here's the 5th string. I'm on the right note. Now I can fine tune. A little sharp. I'm going to bring it down. And then I'm going to do the 6th string. I'm on the right note. Now I can fine tune. Okay, in this clip, I'm going to show you a problem you could run into, which is the problem I tried to describe in the last clip. Let's say I'm tuning the guitar, and I'm tuning E, okay? And I come up here, and something is, the tuner has moved, or the humidity has made my string get out of tune, and the red ball tells me I'm tuning what? D sharp. A, B, C, D, E. D is lower than E, so I want to tighten that string. To E, which I have now. Now I need to fine tune it to 0. Okay, now I'm going to tune my 2nd string. I left that one alone. That one's fine because B is in the ball. Now I can fine tune. It's all tuned. Now I'm going to come to the 3rd string, and look what's happened. What note am I on now? My guitar got knocked down or knocked around, and that G got knocked up to G sharp, as it's showing you here. Well, I don't want G sharp. I want G. And as I explained in the last clip, G sharp is higher, so I'm going to have to get rid of that sharp and get it down to G. There it goes. Now I'm still a little bit high. I'm sharp still. I've got to bring it down to the 0. Now I'm tuned to the 3rd string is tuned. The 4th string is okay. I left the 5th string alone. I'm on A, that's fine tuned, and then E is fine as well. I'm on the right note, and fine tuning says I'm on 0 and I'm fine. So that's the pitfall you need to be careful of. Make sure that the note you want to tune is in the red ball. And if it's not, you've got to find the right note. If you keep your guitar tuned on a daily basis, you're going to be very close to the correct note. It's not going to get knocked out of tune that much. So tuning daily really pays off for that reason. So there's another way you could tune as well, and that's by paying more attention to this part of the tuner. And so if I hit this like that and my ears are good, I can tighten or tune my 1st string to that note that I'm hearing. Okay, and that's telling me when it turns green that I'm pretty tuned. I'm going to tighten it up just a little bit because if I look up at the top, to the 0 is telling me I'm a little flat. So second string, that's telling me I'm tuned. Okay, so I'm going to move on, third string. Now, look what's happening here. It's red, so I'm not in tune, and my ears are telling me I need to bring it up because to me it sounds flat. Also, the arrow next to it is telling me I need to tighten or go up to sharpen the string. Now I'm getting there. Now I'm on G. And then if I want to really fine tune, I can come up here. You see, that's what I like about this part of the tuner better, because you can fine tune right away. D is green, I'm okay. A is okay, I'm tuned. And then E, I'm tuned as well. So now we need to talk about the tuners in relationship to the strings. There are 6 strings, so each one is attached to one of the tuners on the head of the guitar. So in order to find the tuner, the correct tuner that goes to your string, follow the string down with your finger, and it will lead you to the tuner that you need to be tuning to make your string go higher in pitch or lower in pitch. So I'm going to show you first on a steel string guitar, because on the steel string guitar, the 6 tuners are different than a classical, which I'll show you in a minute. On the steel string guitar, which is what this is, once again, these 3 tuners on the top are pointing up towards the ceiling, and the ones on the bottom are pointing down towards the floor. The ones on the top of the head of the guitar, you're going to tighten or bring the string higher in pitch by turning the tuner counterclockwise, 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 and clockwise to loosen or make the pitch go lower. On the bottom, it's the opposite. You're going to be tightening the string or making it go higher in pitch by turning the tuner clockwise and loosening it or going down in pitch by going counterclockwise. And you'll do that with these 3 on the bottom. Clockwise to make it go tighter or higher in pitch, and counterclockwise to make it go lower in pitch. On a classical guitar, it's a little bit simpler to tune because they all turn the same way. So you'll notice the pegs come back towards me in this direction. All of them go in the same direction. So follow your finger down. Once again, make sure you're tuning the right string. Make sure the string goes to the right peg. But each string on the classical guitar, each tuning peg, to tune it higher or in pitch, you're going to go counterclockwise, and to loosen it, you're going to go clockwise. So once again, every tuner on the classical guitar, you're going to tighten going counterclockwise and loosen going clockwise. So this concludes lesson number 5, how to tune your guitar with a chromatic tuner. You can see now that it's probably a little more complicated than you thought initially. Learning how to tune your guitar takes time and patience and practice to learn how to do it correctly. That's why earlier in this video I recommended that you try to find a friend that knows how to play and tune so they can help you tune your guitar if you get frustrated. Also, if I can help you with that, please feel free to take the information below and sign up for an online lesson with me. I'd be glad to help you through that process as well. So next lesson, lesson number 6, we're going to be adding both hands together, only your guitar will be well tuned and it'll sound great. Please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you at lesson number 6. My name is Michael Geddes. Thanks for being here today.